Greetings, beautiful being. Listen, I'm about to go take my shower, get right now. I ain't making no excuses. It's just up and at it, okay? It's funny how the world works, okay? So the guy was like, at the convenience store, he was like, this is like a mom and pop convenience store, well-known one, okay? So he was like, let me get 15 on pump. I guess he was working on $20. His budget was $20. So he was like, let me get 15 on pump, so and so. Okay. Then he was like, let me get some vanilla backwoods or vanilla whatever he got. He got 2 packs of that. And then he asked the man, it came up to $17.77. I'm looking at it. He said, do I got enough to buy a small big? The man said, sure. So he thinking that the man gonna say, yeah, just take the big and go. The man said, yeah, sure. And then he said, let me ring it up, because this is a mom and pop type Arab store, so they don't want to lose no money. They ain't giving away no money, okay? So he rings it up. So the order comes up to 1960 something. And it left him with 31 cents, 36 to 31 cents. I don't remember. But at that time, the man at the register was expecting him to say, keep it. But see, you know me, I got to put my 2 cents in. You rung that lighter up because you didn't want to lose. But now you want him to say, oh, keep the change. I looked at old dude because I know he smoked, because people that smoke ain't going to think 100%. Okay? Well, we're not going to say 100% because a sober mind person don't think 100%. So we're going to say we know he wasn't thinking that 70%. So I told him, I said, why don't you put your change on the pump? And he looked at me and said, oh, you're so smart. Like, he probably been letting change go or hoping that somebody let him slide with adding something to his cart. You know what I mean? Not knowing that the whole time, hey, instead of just putting $15 in there, put $15.36 in there. You get what I'm saying? Or $15.31, whatever it was. But he was like, oh, you're so smart. He said to he looked at the man, add that to my cart. And that man looked at me like, you just stopped me from making 31 cents. That's the way he looked at me, like I interfered with his hustle. But the way I see it, if you wanted to keep the change, you would have told him to grab the little bic and leave, and then you would have rung it up. You should have been able to look at the register and see that you was at $17.77, and that a small bic only costs $1.69 or $1.49, and you should have been able to add up that you was gonna he was gonna leave you with change. Like, you can't add 7.5% to $1.49 or $1.69. Hey, so just be mindful. Add your extra money to the pump. I don't care if it's a penny, because those pumps are like $3.29, $3.49, $3.09. You want your whole gallon. So if he had 15, let's say if each gallon was $5. No, let's say if each gallon was $4.09. That 30 cents would have helped him get 3 whole gallons. You get what I'm saying? 3 whole gallons. And the pump already cheating you. So don't think you sliding. If they ring it up, make sure you add the extra change to the pump. Because remember, you're paying $3.29 a gallon, $3.49 a gallon, $3.99 a gallon. So add your change to the pump. Don't walk away. Get your change. Because if 10 people come in there and leave change behind, They just came up on $3-4. And then some of these people are extra stingy, and they're not even going to let the next person slide. They're not going to say, oh, just bring it back to me next time. No, they're not going to do that. Do you know how many of us leave change behind or say, keep the penny? We have to keep change in circulation, period. So just remember that, okay? Add your extra change to the pump or get it back. Get it back. Because I remember one time I was getting somebody something from McDonald's. Oh, my friend a burger or whatever. And I was giving the lady the money. She handed me back a nickel. She owed me like 15 cents or 25 cents. I said, ma'am, you're not going to shorten the customer. You're going to shorten your register before you shorten me. You get what I'm saying? Better cough up that motherfucking change. Hell, you going to shorten your register before you shorten me, or you need to give me my motherfucking money back. I'm just saying. These people, Ronald McDonald House is billionaires. Heck. And you know, I'm not stingy like that. I'm just saying. The man said, do I got enough for a big? Instead of the man saying, he said, yeah, I'm sure you do, the little bit. And then, instead of letting the man just walk off, he said, oh, let me ring it up. And when he seen the change, he still had change left from the 20. He was expecting the guy to say, oh, keep it. I looked at that guy and said, you should add the rest of that change to your pump. And he said, you so smart, because you know people be smoking. But let me get off here. I just wanted to let y'all know that. Add the rest of the change to the pump. Get your change, okay? I don't care if you go outside and drop it on the ground so the sweeper can pick it up. Get your change and go drop it on the ground. Let somebody like me go pick it up. I like picking up shiny pennies, shiny quarters, shiny nickels. I do. Sometimes I look like a crackhead out there. But see, hey, it pay off. Because there's been plenty of times I done picked up $100 bills on the parking lot like that. But don't, just add it to the pump, okay? Gotta remember that. Just get your change back. Because they looking at you like, I could come up on $5 today. I could go take my family some potatoes and bread home today. Or, you know what I mean? I'm going to go put this in my savings. Why don't you go put it in your savings? How about that? So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Mwah.